What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my melodies. And yeah, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start off with a simple instrument. This is actually so good. This is amazing. It's a very simple ground piano, but it's really good. Like, it's sort of like a keyscape piano, like pretty good quality. So yeah, I'm gonna make a melody with it, and yeah. Alright, so I have a melody here. And I'm going to be using this melody as the foundation for my and I'm going to be using this melody as a foundation for the rest of my beat. So let me just show you what I actually did in the melody. So basically I just made these three chords, these four chords, just like loop the entire song, if you guys can hear it. Anyway, I took the root note F sharp, E, D, C sharp, and I basically duplicated it and pitched it down so it sort of like filled up the lower end a bit. Then I added a bit of a counter melody, so this was the counter melody. I just changed this note right here from an A to a G sharp. So basically, after I did all of that, I took the counter melody notes and I took the chords and I just took the velocity down. And now I'm going to press Alt R to randomize the velocity. When you first press Alt R, it's gonna be like this, and it's gonna be like really bad. It's gonna be like this. That's like a distant cry type beat. All you want to do is actually want to like turn off this pattern thing, and you want to focus on the levels part. So I slightly pan each one a bit. Velocity, I don't know why I have it this harsh. I'm gonna like keep it sort of just a bit of velocity change. That's all you really need to do. Changing the pitch will just like mess the entire thing up. So just keep that as 0 and change. Basically, you can keep everything as 0. Now it sort of gives it a more human feel. Now what I'm going to do is going to press Alt S to strum it. So if I put the strength all the way to the max, it basically strums it. I don't really want it like that. I sort of just want a bit of a strum to the notes. And I'm just going to press, oh yeah, and also press preserve end. If you don't, then it just like overlaps. So now that I have this piano sort of melody, it's pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a counter melody. So I'm going to use Electra X. Basically, just find a sound that you think will be good, and you can just play the melody. So I found a bell that I think is going to go kinda hard with the melody. Yep, I know, thank you very much. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the pattern of the close grand or whatever instrument, and I'm just going to paste it here. So now I have this. So I see that with this is that like it's really muddy in the low end, so I can take away the low notes. Now I'm just going to pitch it up and I'm gonna basically take away this entire melody because I don't actually want it. That's what I want, just the piano to play. Basically now what you can do is just add a completely different melody but using these same chords. I sort of changed this last chord up a bit. I just added this B and I added it to the last chord to give it like more of a weird feel. I don't know. Once I have this, basically what I'm gonna do is, those are actually the two melodies that I actually really need. So I just got another sound and I made another melody, so like this. And honestly, I think that's all I really need for the melody. Now I'm gonna get into the drums. These are pretty simple. You guys can just see what I do, and yeah. So as you can see, for the 808, I just followed the root notes. So I think I got all my drums. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to press patterns and I'm going to press split by channel to split each one. And I'm just going to arrange the beat. I'm sorry if I haven't been talking that much. I just don't talk a lot when I do these sorts of things. So arranging beats is actually not that hard. Many people just like trip on it like a lot. There's an intro, so I'm going to just use like the piano as the intro. After the piano, there's one of two things. So it's either a build-up or it just gets straight into the verse. And now for this kind of beat, I think there's gonna be a build-up. And so basically this part, this is like the part where either the artist sings or like he hums on the beat, and then it gets into like the drums over here. So actually, let me have a look. For the pre-chorus, what I like to do is put it on halftime. First of all, I'm gonna assign everything to a mixer track. So I've showed everyone how to do this like multiple times in my shorts. But click on one again. just double click on one and it should select everything, and just press Control L. So I'm going to add halftime to this. So I'm just going to create the automation clip here, and yeah, so that's basically it, honestly. Actually, I kind of want to do something cool with this melody. I'm going to export this. I'm actually going to reverse this. I want to see how this sounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go assign it to a mix track, which is number 2, right? Actually, I can do it straight from here. So if it's like just in the channel rack and it's by itself, you can literally just go to patterns and just go quick render as audio clip. And after it does that, you can go here and go into the audio, and it's just right here. So I want to see what happens if I reverse it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what everyone does. I'm just gonna cut it here. I really wish there was a shortcut for this. Like, really, I've always wanted a shortcut for this. Don't know what this is. I think now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to render this as an audio clip. This is what I'm gonna use over here instead of just the Electro X. It's actually kind of wavy. I kind of like it a lot, so I don't really want to bore you guys with the mixing, so I'm just gonna do that. Alright guys, so it's been a few minutes. I've mixed and mastered pretty much. I'm just gonna play it from a random point. Tell me what you think of it in the comments. Tell me if you guys want more of just me making beats.